Hey guys, this is Tom, and welcome to a brand new retro game. And by brand new, I mean from 1991. That's right, we are playing via request from Adrenaline Dragon, Lemmings. Time to take a break from Jump King, but it will return absolutely. Yeah, we're just gonna get this one started. And it's a puzzle type of game. And yes, we are using retro Lemon. I'll show you in a second. But yeah, it is the tile world equivalent for Lemmings. Those of you that don't know Chip's Challenge, but anywho. But yeah, I was asked to play Lemmings, and I'm going to give it a shot right here. See what I think of it. See how I like it, and we'll see how it goes. And if many chipsters like this game, I hope you do too. Yeah. So how's everybody doing today? That's right. We do have a free wheel spin for redeeming first. So here's yours. Oh, spin again twice. You get 2 more spins. You got reveal bit alert, and you know how that goes. A number or a sound effect you think is available for bits. And 1 more spin. Oh, a prediction. We're gonna have to... Well, if we do happen to think of something, let me know. Otherwise, I can re-roll that. But anyway, if you got your flesh ready, let's begin playing Lemmings. So, those of you that don't know what Lemmings is, it is a puzzle game. It is an old game from 1991, and it's sort of like Chip's Challenge, and it being a puzzle game. I am playing in an emulator. Oops. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. People who made Grand Theft Auto made it. Yeah, and look where Grand Theft Auto is today. But I am playing in an emulator of Lemmings called Retro Lemon, which pretty much has all the levels from the original Lemmings. And make sure... Okay, you can't see this, but I am playing as Tom's Banana Cakes. Let's see. Yeah, there's over 100 levels. I don't know exactly how many levels there are, but we shall see. Okay, 120 in the original game. 4 difficulties with 30 levels each. Let's see, options. Hopefully the sound isn't too loud. And yeah, who's ready to begin? Who's ready? Let's see. Yeah, options, players, codes, so you can enter a password, replays. I can choose level if I want to. But yeah, I think we're just ready to begin, so let's get going before this ends up being the thumbnail. Level 1, just dig. 10 lemmings, 1 to be saved, release rate 50, time 5 minutes, rating fun. All the important info. Let's go! You need to save a certain amount of lemmings to pass the level. Okay, so we're right here. Need to turn the game audio down? Gotcha. How do I... Alright, how's that? Alright, let's see what we got. Tiny bit more, gotcha. So up to 50, 100. Those at the bottom are your Lemmings tools. So we got the bomb. One with 10 is the digger. Okay. So we know how much we have of each. Okay. Click a lemming. Okay. Just dig. Easy as pie. And these are the tutorial levels. All lemmings accounted for. You needed 1, you'd rescue 10. Time taken, skills used, your score is this amount of points. Super, you rescued every lemming on that level. Can you do it again? And yep, there's the password. But we shall continue. Only floaters can survive this. Like how each game has a different theme. Okay, let's see what we have here. Oh! Oh yeah, these guys will fall to their death. Pause button is pause. Wow, okay. I remember playing a Flash game sort of like this. It was by Nitrome. It was Scribble, I'm pretty sure. If you want to kill all the lemmings, it's the nuke button. Alright, tailor-made for blockers.
Let's go.
Basically resets the level. Oh, I can't. I guess I can't do it until... Boop! Rock bottom! I hope for your sake that you nuked that level. I wanted to see what would happen if I were to do something like that.
Let's go.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, that's pretty cool. It acts as a wall. Okay, is this too much? Okay, thank goodness. Yep, if they fall a certain amount of height or more, they die. Oh yeah, and we can fast forward. That helps speed it up. Let's see. Plus and minus in the bottom left. And then the nuke. Alright, there we go. Next level. Now use miners and climbers. Let's see.
Let's go.
Okay. Okay, those are the climbers. Okay. I can see why you like this game. I know, because some of your old Chips Challenge music, no, not Chips Challenge music, Chips Challenge level videos sort of had the same type of music. Gets harder, just like the original Chips Challenge slowly gets harder. You need bashers this time. A lot of your Chips Challenge levels are named after Lemmings levels.
Let's go.
Okay, let's see. Where are we going? Alright, here we go. Alright. Oh, they need to be near a wall for it to work? Interesting. Don't you love to see that? Alright, retry. Start. Alright, here we go. Oh yeah, of course. They will climb those things. Whoa, this... Look at that guy. Alright, we can fast forward now. Alright. Continue. A task for blockers and bombers.
Let's go.
Even uses the same scoring system as Chip's challenge, based on how much you get through and the time you have remaining. Okay, I think for bombers, if anybody's near them, oh. Okay, where are we going? Okay, this should do it. Okay, that's where they go. It's like, wait a second. Do I really have to build a bridge? I love the music in this game. It's cool this has a level editor with it. We love level editors. It's like I'm hearing all this music and wait a minute. This sounds familiar. Oh yeah, because it's all those videos I watched on YouTube way back when. All right, level 7. Builders will help get you there.
Let's go.
So we have this builder guy. And they make stairs. A little bit farther back. Alright. And yeah, gotta watch out for that hole. That's alright, one fell in there. But we can nuke him after everybody else has gotten through. Only need 25 out of 50. Alright. Pretty cool. Alright, continue. Not as complicated as it looks. 100 lemmings, 95 to be saved. Let's see. What do the plus and minus buttons do? Let's see. Oh! That's easy. Just block one. Oh, that's the Lemmings release. Can't have it lower than the level's default setting. That label seemed no problem to you on that attempt. On to the next. On to the next one. On to the next one. As long as you try your best. First real level. And according to Adrenaline Dragon, we're on the proper levels now. Oh, that was definitely the wrong thing to do. Rock bottom, I hope for your sake that you nuke that level. Alright. We're supposed to not kill the lemmings, you know that, right? Okay, let's see. Oh, that thing kills them too. Alright. Lemmings levels sometimes have traps. Alright, let's see. Alright, I figured out that I can get all the walkers there. Let's see. Okay, is it this guy? Okay, that guy builds the staircase. Well, I did get one through. The one on the right of the builder. Yeah, that one. Better you rethink your strategy before you try this level again.
Let's go.
Okay, we know this guy. Oh, that's the wrong one. Okay. Look at all the lemmings just fall into the acid. Go to options. Let's see. Wonder if show labels on the icon bar. Wonder if that's...
Let's go.
Okay, there we go. Nope, that was the wrong one. That was the basher. Alright, here we go. Alright, so we grab the blocker. There we go. Alright, there we go. And then we can nuke the blocker. That level seemed no problem to you on that attempt. On to the next. Alright, let's see. Slowly becoming a pro. Smile if you love lemmings.
Let's go.
And that's too far of a height. Alright.
Let's go.
I wonder I wonder if you can use these guys in midair. Nope. Can't use them in midair. Oh well, we tried that. Okay, we need 10.
Let's go.
Okay, let's see. Alright, here we go. Okay. Alright, we got most of everybody. Let's see, they're not gonna... Oh, they are, okay. That's alright. We drowned a few guys, but that doesn't matter. Either way, that's one way to clear the level. Alright. Keep your hair on Mr. Lemming. Just dig. Only floaters can survive this. Tailor-made for blockers. Now use miners and climbers. You need bashers this time. A task for blockers and bombers. Builders will help you here. Not as complicated as it looks, as long as you try your best. Small if you love lemmings. Now keep your hair on, Mr. Lemming.
Let's go.
Alright, let's see. Alright, so these things force you to go the other way. Yeah, one-way walls. Let's see, so I think we can use... You can bash through it left. Trying to see if I can build up it. Alright, there we go. So now we just keep doing this. Alright, now the problem here is I've created a wall. Alright, there we go. I do have the floater, but it's not going to be enough. Alright. Okay, that's one way to do it. Okay, digger. Well, I kind of saw that trap coming. How could we get a lemming to bash left through the wall? That's the puzzle. A little more practice on this level is definitely recommended.
Let's go.
Let's see, wonder if I can bomb my way in there. Sort of reminds me of the pineapple in Bloons Tower Defense. Alright, here we go. Alright, here we go. Usually the first level at stumps first-time players. Yeah, I'm thinking, you know, maybe if I could do this. And then somehow... somehow get on top of here. It should work, right? Let's see here. Alright, we just keep using however many builders we have left. Problem though is you don't know. With so many of these guys on the screen, you don't know if they're going one way or the other way. Okay, now we can use one of these guys. Okay, pause. Let's see. Pause key is P on the keyboard, by the way. Oh yeah, that also works. Let's see, what if... Oh, that didn't work. Certainly didn't work. Let's see. I can also double-click restart. You need to get a lemming to bash left through the wall. Huh. Okay, somehow I turned on auto build, or whatever it is. Mouse click to turn it off. Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's use one of these guys. Alright, so what happens... Electro Lemonize saves all your replays just like Tile World does for Chip's challenge. Okay. Let's use one of these blockers. And then... we'll use another one of these climbers. Okay. And then we'll build now they'll turn around and you can bash through the wall. Oh. Yeah, I could still do it. Let's see. Tink, tink. I'm running out of time. Alright, let's see here. Alright, we'll use another one of these blockers. You found the alternative way of doing it? What happens if you run out of time? You run out of time.
Let's go.
Well, that is one way you can do it. Alright. Alright, so we use a climber here. And then we use a floater here. Alright. And then another climber. There we go. Up for I gotta make sure. Love how you do it the super complex way. Alright, let's see if we can do this before the ad break. Okay, Basher. And now we can blow up the blocker. All right. I should play a game of, let's see if I can do this level the hard way. Yeah. Anyway. Sometimes you think too hard. All right. Well, it is that time to take a pit stop. And there's today's question of the day. What's a random fact you know? But in the meantime, go ahead, get up, stretch, go get yourself something to eat or drink. I'll be back with the guys in just a few minutes, so please stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. I will see you on the flip side. Want more people to play this game? I'm having fun with it so far. BRB. Alright, guys, we are back. So, let's get going with level 12, Patience. I wonder if you can dig through this. Alright, here we go. Only need to save half of the lemmings from it, from the looks of it. Okay, what if I use a climber here? And then use a floater right there. And then use a blocker there. And then use another climber here. And then use another floater. Alright. That might be able to work. I think that will work. Ha! That's one way to do it. And we can just blow this guy up. Not that it matters. Alright, well, I saved 78. Alright, we all fall down. 20 lemmings, all of them need to be rescued.
Let's go.
Let's see. Oh, yeah, that's right. We only have diggers. So I think what this implies is if we use a digger... Yeah, if we use a digger, the digger survives, but they fall to their death. So that's the whole premise here. Alright. This would be a neat game for Ferg to play. Oh, fuck. I fucked it up.
Let's go.
Yeah, we do need all 20. Alright, here we go. Alright, here we go. And now we can just fast forward through the rest of these. Get the little thing there. You rescued every lemming on that level. Can you do it again? Well, I had to rescue every single one. Origins and lemmings. Let's see.
Let's go.
Oh. Okay, I got an idea. I got an idea. I hope this works. Alright. Yeah, we just use bashers and builders. There we go. I might have to... Okay, use one of these guys. There we go. Alright, here we go. Now let's use one of these builders. Tink, tink. Okay, thank goodness this is the... This is the last set of walls that we have to go through. Almost halfway through the fun levels. Alright, this should do it. Hooray! You guys are enjoying the stream. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that follow button so you don't miss a stream. Check out my socials, join the club. We're doing a special stream for Adrenaline Dragon. We're playing Lemmings. Don't let your eyes deceive you.
Let's go.
8 minutes. Let's see. Yeah, there's a gap here. On the right. Yeah, I could probably build a bridge. The chain thing. If they walk over it. Kills them if they walk over it. Alright. Let's grab one of these. So far, I am enjoying this game. Alright, let's see here. Probably would have been best if we used climbers and floaters. Never think this was their origin. We can lose 20 lemmings. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Retry. Let's see. Basher. Yeah, I know I got blockers. Alright, climbers. Alright, there we go. This is gonna take some sacrificing lemmings. It's funny how Lemmings was released in 1981, but there's a Chips Challenge level Lemmings released in 1989. Why you have 8 minutes? Alright, here we go. Just click on them again. Okay, well, that didn't quite work. Yeah, after they shrug. That's alright, we can... Yeah, we'll just use another one of these guys. Builder. Would say keep clicking on them. You're missing the timing. Alright, here we go. What if we spam click? That does it. Alright, now we gotta build over the trap. This should work, right? Alright. Well, we got 2 minutes left to spare. Yay! Pretty sure we got enough. All right, there we go. Don't do anything too hasty.
Let's go.
To heaven. Builder. Oh, Ferg.
Let's go.
Alright, here we go. Blocker. Yeah, we can afford to lose some of these guys. Alright, just gotta make it to the... Ooh, that was close. Yeah, I think it's 4 tanks. Alright, this should do it. Alright, now we blow up this guy. Oh, that... Alright, watch this. When is the slowest they come out? Double click to get it to 99. Alright, there we go. Level 16 completed. Easy when you know how. And that's a level title that looks very, very familiar.
Let's go.
It's a Tom P1 level? You betcha. Let's see. Okay, I got an idea. Are they gonna fit? Okay, they do fit. Okay, that's good to know. Oh! Oh, they get crushed. Oh. Didn't see that trap coming.
Let's go.
Alright, here we go. Can't base. Bash. Or dig for steel. But can you mine through steel?
Let's go.
Alright, pause. Can only imagine Rudy Yeen trying to play this. Okay, here we go. We only need to save 20. Any other way of getting to the exit? Now let's try these diggers here. And you'd think... Yep.
Let's go.
I got an idea. Will this work? Nope.
Let's go.
Alright. Blocker. Alright. Go ahead and bash through this. And then we'll grab our floaters here. Okay. Okay, we only need 20. Alright, thank goodness. Alright, and then grab our builders. Alright. Now let's grab our builders. Just need to lower the fall height. That's true. This is a level that has multiple solutions. Okay, now we can blow this guy up. The way you're doing it is how I do it. Is this guy? Yep. But that's okay, because we have a bridge. Alright, let's see. Basher. This game has a dark sense of humor. I do love seeing my lemmings blow up. Good lord. Alright. Well, that's level 17. We're more than halfway through the fun levels. Let's block and blow.
Let's go.
Alright, let's see. Alright, let's see. Yeah, the fire will kill, so I'm thinking... Okay, let's see. We have 70, and we need 50. And we only have bombs and blockers. Let's see. Oh, that's a great idea. use the blockers and then blow them up. So I do this, and then I do this. Alright. Make sure... Oh no! Oh, they can... I thought that would act as a wall. Okay. I thought that would act as a wall. But nope. Fire has a lot more power than you think it has.
Let's go.
Alright, here we go. So yeah, this is what you're supposed to do. Alright, here we go. At least it doesn't hurt the nearby lemmings. Or else we'd have even bigger problems. Alright, here we go. This should do it. Hooray! You totally stormed that level. Let's see if you can storm the next. Take good care of my lemmings.
Let's go.
Alright, let's see, where is this going? Okay, I see what I can do. We need a long bridge, certainly. Alright, I'm gonna start building it there. Fuck. Alright, blocker. Ah, Ferg. Okay, pause. I think some of these guys are... Yep. Okay, remember, builder. Or no, blocker. There we go. At least it's not like one mistake and you're furred. Okay, this should be enough. We're gonna let some of these guys fall off. Alright, there we go. Harder levels won't allow you to make as many mistakes. Enjoy the fun while it lasts. Alright. Next level, 20. We are now at Lemcon 1.
Let's go.
Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, I am going to need one of these. Okay. And then we'll just... Okay. And then we can... use one of these guys. Alright. And then use one of these bashers. And then that should be all of them. Yeah, we know we got the... Alright. Alright. 20 levels down. You live in Lem. 100 lemmings, 60 to be saved. Got 8 minutes. Think we have about time for one more level. maybe one more level before our next pad break. Let's see. You see a trap? I could see this thing could kill. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's see. Here we go. Okay, what if we... What if we used a miner? Alright, that works. Alright, let's see. Basher. How do we get past the trap? Let's just test to make sure this kills. Yep, it kills. Okay, well, we know we can dig our way. Yeah, we can mine our way through here.
Let's go.
It's a bear trap. Let's see. Alright. Yeah, I was wondering if the bones inside that thing would be like a solid wall, but no. Okay. Alright, we sacrificed some builders. Okay, we're definitely gonna need to use one of these guys. Okay, never mind. This is just a natural wall. Okay. Basher. And then we just got to use a blocker over here. And then they should... Ooh. Okay, I got an idea. Nope, wrong way. Okay, hopefully I don't end up creating a trap. Don't you love seeing that? Like, look at all the lemmings crowding together in that one little spot. And of course it doesn't work. Alright, builder. What would Rudy Yeen think of this? I don't know. Alright, well, I am running out of builders. Alright, let's see. Alright, well, at least now there's a way back. But I'm running out of builders, and we are running out of time on the level, and we are running out of time until our next ad break. So, you know what that means. How do we get past that trap? Exactly. Alright, well, yeah, it is time to take a pit stop, so go ahead, get up, stretch, go get yourself something to eat or drink. I'll be back with you guys in just a few minutes, so please stay tuned. Don't go anywhere, and I will see you on the flip side. Stay tuned. Alright guys, we are back. So, who's ready to try this again? And that's right, don't forget about today's question of the day. What's a random fact you know? Alright, let's... Okay, so we know... Basher. Alright, Builder. Blocker. Alright. Perfect. Alright, there we go. Now we have a gap over that thing. Let's see. Basher. Builder. Fuck. We'll just use a blocker right there. Alright, now back to the builder. Ah, that thing's in the way. All those stalactites and stalagmites. So the only place... The only place where we can really build is right in here. Alright, let's try this again. Just build over the trap. Oh. I furred it up, didn't I? Alright, Basher. Hoi! Alright, let's try this. Hoi! I forgot. Okay, I think that's actually gonna work. Okay. You live in Lem. And just like that. That's the intended solution. Oh, man. You love to see it, don't you? You love to see it. You rescued 95. Alright, next level is a beast of a level.
Let's go.
Okay, I would assume the trees. Yep. Basher. Digging through the bottom of the trees. Imagine walking through the forest and this is what you see. Just a whole bunch of floating trees with the trunks cut off. Okay, now we got a problem, because we got to figure out how to get up there. Let's see. Ah. Alright, there we go. Alright, this should work. Yay, it does! Okay. That's alright, we wasted a few builders there, but that's alright. Gotta move fast, you don't have much time. Okay, can we do it this time, right here? Alright, I think this should do it. Perfect. And then we can just bash our way through the trunk and into the portal. And now we can nuke them all. All right. I've lost that lemming feeling.
Let's go.
And this is one of your favorite levels? Ooh. Yeah, you'd think you'd be going to the right. But you, in fact, go to the left. Yeah, not in front of you. Okay. Oh, I meant to grab a blocker, not a builder. Alright.
Let's go.
I did see the lava, I just grabbed the blocker and the builder instead of the blocker. Alright. Alright, let's see. Hoi. Tink. Tink. And yeah, that's right, don't forget about your daily chips if you haven't done so already. Okay, Basher. And it looks like... Let's see. Is he gonna stop there? Okay. And gotta watch out, because there's fire. Alright. Might have helped to put a blocker in there somewhere. That's alright. We end up with 69 exactly. Alright. Basher. Pretty cool level. This time, you go the other way. Alright, now we can blow up this guy. Ah! That was easy. Or was it? Oh. And you see how many lemmings we ended up with? You see how many lemmings we saved? I know, another 6-7 reference. Alright. Konbanwa Lemmings-san.
Let's go.
Okay, I got an idea. Alright. Oh, there's a gap. Mind the gap. Mind the gap.
Let's go.
Alright, here we go. Builder. Well, I got them building the wrong way.
Let's go.
Alright, here we go, builder. Ah, but now we got another problem. Yep. Too big of a fall.
Let's go.
Okay, what if we did... Alright, thank goodness. Oh, that's a trap. Of course there had to be a trap there. I did find the crusher. Wonder if we can dig straight down.
Let's go.
Alright. Yeah, that is provided it's not steel. Alright, blocker. That might be a little bit too early. I'll just build there. And I should also have one volunteer. Let's see, floater. Okay, let's see. Builder. Alright, now can we dig through this? We can. Yeah, this is steel. Awesome. Boing. And then nuke them all. Just like there is an option to gift them all, there's an option to nuke them all. Lemmings, lemmings everywhere. Sure, we can dig to the exit. Hope you like spider webs. Okay, I got an idea. Oh, they climb these things. Okay, where are they going now? That's a death trap. Okay, here we go. Let's see, trying to think. Let's see. Digger. Did you know Digger is also a CC1 level? Alright, let's get some bashers up in this business. Too big of a fall. Alright, here we go. Let's see here. Should have done minor. Oops. Wrong way. All right. All right. Let's see here. Minor. Alright, let's see if there's anybody that's going back. Doesn't look like it. Oh yeah. Just put a blocker there. And then we'll blow them up. Yay for optimizing the level. All right. Nightmare on Lem Street. Wonder what Tom's Lemmings levels would look like. The origins of Nightmare on Block Street. You know, I had no idea your early levels were inspired by Lemmings levels. No idea. A lot of Tom P1 levels are named from levels in this game. Hoi! Okay, one thing we do want to note is only 2 of these guys, and we need both of them. Isn't that a great way to start the level? Alright. Hoi! I missed. I know, I'm trying to edge it here. Alright, builder. Build. 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 Uh-oh. Well, we got one of them through. Alright, here we go. Alright, builder. Build. Build. Just spam click. Alright, this should do it. Or did I create a wall there? Okay, that does it. And that's Nightmare on Lem Street. Let's be careful out there. Yeah, let's be careful out there. Simple, is it? Except these things die. Okay, this might be easier than it may seem. Okay, blocker, point. Oh, that's right, I needed 3 guys. Alright, floater. And we already got one of them through, but that's fine. Let's see. Blocker. Boink. Yeah, this is what I'm gonna do. Boink. And then we just use this guy to build. The 2 most common things you'll use in this game are builders and bashers. Clever solution, you figured it out. Okay, that should be enough. That should be enough to get everybody. Oh, except... yeah, we'll just spam builders. That is a thick step. Look at that step. Alright, nuke them all. Alright. Almost through the fun levels. If only they could fly. Yeah, this thing spits out fire. Alright, here we go. I get 30 of each. let's see. So I could perhaps build from here and then build there. But I'll need some of these guys to boop, block them off. Alright. Builder. Thankfully, we get tons of builders. Alright, get ready. Boop. Alright, get ready. Can lose 40 lemmings. Probably could have done it like right there. That's alright, I still got tons of builders. Yep, we got tons of builders. Not tons of time though? Oh. Alright, now we know for next time to start building right in here. Alright. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it.
Let's go.
Alright, now we know what we're doing at least. That's gonna be a problem.
Let's go.
Digger. Boy. Alright, blocker. And then make sure, boop. Okay, remember. That's alright, we can have a double staircase. Alright, back to the builder. Okay, I'm gonna have to use a blocker somewhere. And I fucked it up. Problem here is you have to rebuild every single time. Alright, blocker. Builder. Alright, there we go. Oh no. Yeah, that's right. We can break the bridge. Alright, builder. Boy. There we go. Okay. I was wondering why I couldn't... Okay. Alright, well that made it worse. You could also dig through the bridge. Alright, that didn't help. This isn't going so well, is it? Alright, digger. See, the problem here is I keep having to use diggers and builders just to get through. Why don't you just do a long bridge from the exit to the bottom? Well, the problem here, it's a good thought, but the problem of doing that is you risk running into this thing. Alright, here we go. Yep, we ran out of time. And we're just about time to take our next ad break. So we can do the daily jumble while we do this, because we won't be going too much longer. Alright, boop. Up 7th. Alright, ads starting now. Alright, let's see. Where could this be? I got an idea for what this could be. And it's Blue Rune in Main Bay. Yeah, look at that. I'm so good at identifying the areas. But can I identify the screen? Is it screen 2? No shot! No shot! That is our first ever perfect score for the Jumble Nexile maps. That is our first ever perfect score. How about that? We were able to do as few as one mistake. But we nailed that spot on. Okay, where's the... Alright, here we go. First ever perfect run. All right. All right. Who's ready to resume? We got 3 more levels of the fun section. Yeah, only 3 more levels of the fun section. Oh. And gotta remember, that's not how you do that level. Right, pause. Digger. Alright, blocker. That's alright. We only need 60 here. Hoi. Okay. Yeah, the third. Yeah, the third from the right. Of course, I know I'm wasting builders by doing this, but that's alright. Oh crap. Blocker. Boop. That's alright, we only lost a handful of lemmings. I'm enjoying watching you. Thank you. I'm glad you are enjoying this. I'm having fun. No, I'm the only one here, but I'm glad you were playing this game. Alright, here we go. The game does get much harder. If only you knew. Once you get to the second difficulty, tricky. Alright, let's see. Okay, what do we want? Blocker. And then builder. Alright, we got 2 guys to work with. Alright, let's see if I can do this. Alright, so about, like, right there. Should do it? Then again, I can also do something like this, where I build right here. That should do it. Awesome. Now we can blow this guy up, and that's okay, because we can just rebuild. And that's right, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that follow button so you don't miss a stream. Check out my socials, join the club. I actually don't start my new job until next week. So that gives us a little bit more time to prepare. Let's see here. And then we can nuke them all. More lemmings is fine by me. Okay. He totally stormed that level. Let's see if he can storm the next. Wara Laura Lemmings.
Let's go.
Alright, let's see what we have. Okay. Okay, let's grab... Let's grab the blockers, okay. And then... Okay, they can't... I could also just dig through this, can't I? Basher. I'm overthinking it again. And are they gonna... Yep. Okay, let's see. Okay, we can use our builder. I don't know if that's gonna be enough. Might have to start a little bit early. Let's restart. Blocker. Keep building until the hole is covered. Alright, what if we take our basher? Yeah, this is where it starts to get a little tricky. A bridge has to be made, but steel is the problem. Okay, what if... Okay, that'll work. Got plenty of time. That's right, don't forget about today's question of the day. What's a random fact you know? Okay, perfect. That means we can dig through this. Then a bridge zigzag, right? Oh. Let's see. Builder. Hoi! That's alright, we got time. There we go. Oh boy. This is where you can trap everybody. Okay, I got an idea. This is gonna require a little bit of casualty, but... what if we make room over here? That's one way to... Alright. Then right at the edge. There we go, that does it. And then nuke them all. Alright. Next level, level 30. The last fun level. Lock up your lemmings.
Let's go.
Okay, let's see, where are we going? Interesting. Okay, that was that easy? It's the letter S. It's the letter S. With a little slither. You say it's easy, but you got lucky on the directions? Well, there's a 1 in 8 chance of doing it. Just like that. So, congratulations. You finished all the fun levels. And we can continue. But now we're on the tricky levels. And we could keep going, but I think knowing that we completed all the fun levels, I think we're going to stop for the night. Now that it's been 3.5 hours. So don't forget, 300 chips raffle, like we do at the end of every stream, and let's find us a raid target. Please play more Lemmings, I'll be here. We'll definitely come back to Lemmings at some point. At the same time, though, depends on... Yeah, right now, Jump King seems to be the game that everybody's most interested in watching, but you never know. We have had a raid from Rollig while we were playing Chips Challenge, so anyway, let's see. All right, sorry about that. We are rating out. Let's see. Who is on? Who can we go see tonight? Let's see, I've never actually rated this person, and I kind of want to raid this person. Finishing CCLP5 next time. Anticipate doing that this weekend. Alright, let's see. So yeah, that is going to do it for tonight. So once again, thank you guys for watching. Thank you to everybody who tuned in tonight. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to follow me on Twitch. If you haven't done so already, check out my socials, join the club. I think I know who I want to raid. I had a blast watching you play Lemmings. I had fun playing this game too. It's probably going to be one of those games we're not necessarily going to be playing all the time, but, occasionally once in a while. Kind of like Final Fantasy X, which we have yet to return to. CC Explore. A chipster who plays this and Chips Challenge. Okay, I'm losing my train of thought. We're trying to pick a raid target. Let's see. See, Luna. Yeah, stick around for the raid for those extra bonus points. Okay. All right. You know what we're going to do? Whenever you're split as far as who to raid, as far as finding a raid target, you spin the wheel. And in this case, we got Hotspot Luna and Jen Asbrail. So whoever it lands on is whoever we're raiding. Unless if they happen to be unavailable, in which case we raid the other person instead. And it's going to be Hotspot Luna. /raid. And let me make sure, because I'm probably going to ferg this up. Okay. There we go. Hotspot Luna. And we can't raid her. So we'll just shout her out instead. Which means we know who we're raiding now. Jen Asbrail. Make sure I got this correct. Jen, yep, all right. That is going to do it for tonight, folks. So once again, thank you guys for watching. Thank you to everybody who tuned in tonight. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to follow me on Twitch if you haven't done so already. Check out my socials, join the club. Catch up on all the latest VODs on the YouTube channel. Here's the raid message. Grab the bottom message if you are a sub. Otherwise, grab the top message. We'll send this bad boy on over. Don't forget, new schedule starting next week. Most likely, we'll be doing Sundays, Mondays, and Tuesdays for 3, sometimes longer hours. But more info on that. Stay tuned. But until then, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, night, time zone. Wherever the world you are watching from, take it easy. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye now.